Hello everyone and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, I did fire it up for the first time in months. Played for about 10 minutes and it kept lagging to hell and back, and I'm not sure why. Like, my FPS was tanking on me. Like, down to 12. So,
I'll make my own legend.
Time for fun?
We can do it! Strike with all your might! We won't falter!
okay, he's good. Yeah, I'll get him over to here, I think. Oh, actually. Okay, it is a lot more responsive now. I will say that freely. Oh yeah, this is a hell of a lot more responsive. Yep, so it seems restarting did the trick, thankfully.
Let us strike as one.
Saren Ray, be generous to them, for I am not.
Could have sworn I had a spell that was a cone. Unless I've already used it, or maybe I swapped... yeah, I think I've swapped it out for something else. Okay, yeah, and this... They definitely edged the difficulty down, thankfully.
It is done.
I mean, this is tolerable. Actually, this is more than tolerable. This is honestly kind of downright easy, but given that I've already rage quit once, you know what?
I tire of waiting.
I'll take it, and I apparently have lost all my buffs.
No stopping now. Let's finish them quick.
Oh, wild gaze. Yep.
Strike with all your might!
Oh yeah, this is a hell of a lot better.
Do not falter.
Okay, Ekundayo is frozen. Fair enough.
The weak suffer.
You forced my hand.
Endure. Death comes.
Onwards.
Left yourself full.
Stay behind me.
Okay, yeah, this is a lot more manageable. Alright, quick save again. And yeah, I'm absolutely spamming the hell out of quick save, but I also don't want to have a situation where I get caught in a bad spot and can't do anything.
Let's see what
you
they're
get.
made of.
Oh, shit, that was, rather straightforward.
I stand ready.
I'm just curious what happens if I do that.
Charge!
Ah, shit.
I'll try to make this swift.
Oh, where is it? Undeath to death. Here we are.
March on.
Okay.
Enough thinking about bad things. If I'd accepted my fate for even a moment when I was enslaved by the Technic League, I would have been broken and turned into a helpless toy.
You've endured much pain, Octavia. Perhaps even more than me. My family died, yes, but at least they didn't betray me.
Okay.
This is my path.
Confide in me.
I'm restless.
And, oh, what the hell was it? I know he's got some item. Where the hell is it, though? Not stone skin, not mirror image. Lord, it was something. Here we are, heroic intervention.
Adventures await.
So it's come to this.
We cannot be defeated.
Ah, shit. Okay, I really need to take him out. Oh yeah, this is actually story mode here. Oh, Lord, where is it? Mark of Justice. That's what I was planning on doing before.
Consider me provoked.
Oh, that was so much freaking better than the prior attempt at that particular fight.
No stopping now.
Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that right off the bat. Why did you break the clock? The mistress will be angry and boil me. If only someone would give her a new clock instead. But it better be a sun clock or an hourglass. I'm tired of living in the clock. Let somebody else watch it. But what if the mistress makes me live in a pot or kettle? Ah. Tell me about the library. It's rather strange. I've never seen any other libraries. What are they like? Probably bookcases hanging from the ceilings and methods living in the fireplace. Let me tell you about this library. It's for our books, ones from the first world. Other types of books don't like it here and disappear. We have books about everything. Joy, triumph, fear. If you want to, you can walk around and read whatever you like. But remember, books about evil and bad things are on the lower shelves. Terrible fear, vicious joy. Books about good things go on the top shelves. Although the mistress stopped reading books from the top shelves long ago, and many of them were scattered around the house, I barely saved my favorite book, about beauty. Vast waves roll under the blue sky. The waterfall is falling deep into the rainbow. Would you like to read it? Huh. Do you see? Beautiful, beautiful waves, and such a white waterfall. Who are you? Kludak. I am a method. The mistress placed me here to watch the clock. The clock is very important for the library. If you don't look at it, you might go on reading forever and forget about everything. Do you know where Nyrissa is hiding? No, don't ask me. I can't disclose the mistress's secrets. She'll punish me. Would you like me to tell you about something interesting instead? About the house, the first world, the eldest, the secret treasure? No, I want to know where Nyrissa is and what she's plotting. Tell me and I'll protect you from her. I'm not stupid. I won't tell. Let's talk about books, alright? The treasure is here, inside the library. But to open the way, you'll need to put the right books into the right bookcases. I'll tell you which ones. There's six bookcases and 6 books and 3 bookcases. Wrath, Fear, Sorrow. No one likes to read Sorrow, Wrath, and Fear, of course. That's why they hid the treasure behind them. When you find all the books, put the good ones on the top shelves and the bad ones on the lower shelves. Just like that. And you'll get a treasure. See? I'm so useful. I know so much. Sure, I'll go with it. Book of Joyless Triumph. I guess that might be sorrow? I don't know. River of Freedom, Shadows of Absalom, which I've seen plenty of in this. Sheikh of the Sheikh of the Many. Oh, it's you. How amusing. We thought you'd be taller. I suppose you'd talk to me like this. I thought the eldest were equal to gods here in the first world. But you've spoken with the eldest many times. Many, many times. We've met. Not yet. It will happen around yesterday? Or was it a month ago? Why are you here? Long, long ago, one of the eldest prepared a performance for the others. You must know the curse. Destroy 1,000 kingdoms, fill the cup, and you, Nyrissa, will be forgiven. The Lantern King has always had a problem with his sense of proportion. The performance turned out to be overlong, but quite amusing at times. We wouldn't want to miss the finale. A performance. Were these thousands of broken lives and deaths just entertainment for you? When you've lived as long as I have, child, you'll be surprised how much of what was once exciting will leave you yawning of boredom. And new things become terribly funny. We will be happy to see you when we meet you again yesterday. Honestly, yeah, I mean, that is a picture perfect case of blue and orange morality. Where just the moral codes of those involved are so alien as to be almost nonsensical. Oh, there's Akandao. Oh, shit. Okay, good. He managed to get away.
Cannot hide from me. At an end.
No, Akandao, you stay there.
Nowhere to run.
Let's fly.
Dark.
At an edge.
Dark.
Eesh. That was a little rougher, simply because they kept targeting people that weren't meant to be targeted, if nothing else. Okay, topped off. Another quick save. And yeah, it is nice to...
It is done.
Look ahead.
Here we are.
I did as you asked.
Protection +5, nice. And yeah, I did look at the patch notes, and how they lowered the difficulty was by... trying to think exactly how to phrase it. Or trying to remember the exact phrasing, rather. They lowered the damage resistance by a good deal for both normal and... okay, love there. This must be further in. Probably more Wild Hunt members inside. Oop. Sorrow. Okay.
No stopping now.
So I need to find the books, apparently.
I see something.
Wrath. Joyless Triumph again. Okay, do I have... do I have any books in here? I'm gonna have to go back to him and ask for details again. Just to refresh the log real quick. Oh, crap. Alright. Okay, dialogue. Here we go. Here we are. Open the way you need to put the right books into the right bookcases. 6 books, 3 bookcases. Wrath, Fear, Sorrow. When you find all the books, put the good ones on the... Where are all the books, then? Oh, good God. Here we are. Oh, I recognize exactly where that is. Whoop. Almost didn't have the lantern back on. That wouldn't have been great. Whoop. Sorry about that. Okay, Book of Shackles. Oh, good God. I don't even know how to do this one. Final Temptation, Prodigal Sons. Path of Splendid Glory. What? Why do I have 5 of these things? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. New Beginning, The Journey. Okay. Book of Bitterness, Blind Revenge, Joyless Triumph twice. Book of the Journey, New Beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm missing a book, apparently. Actually, yeah, I'll go into here because I have a distinct feeling that this is where I need to go. And then turn off the buff in there. Yeah, this is a hell of a lot more easy to deal with. And at this point, yeah, I just want to get the thing done.
I tire of waiting.
Admittedly.
March on.
Uh-huh.
I stand ready.
Okay, turn it back on real quick.
It is done. This is my path.
Quick save, first and foremost. Okay. Loading then. I will try going into the room and coming out from it, if that's the case. Or actually, I can. There we go.
Done.
Over here,
This is my path.
and then into the fog. Oh boy. Okay, it's not loaded in yet, obviously. Otherwise, it wouldn't be 1 FPS. Boy, I can't even hit escape at this point. Oh! Holy shit. I suppose this would do it.
I stand ready. It is done. No stopping now.
Okay. Where am I supposed to go then?
This is my path.
Okay. Was that just a detour, or is that actually going to take me where I need to go, or what? Because when it comes to the first world stuff, yeah, it could kind of go either way, really.
I'll make my own legend.
Put that on just in case.
It is done.
Okay, turn it
Adventures
right back
await.
off. Okay, so phase 2. Huh. Okay, I'm upstairs. Was that not expected?
No stopping now.
Time for fun.
Oh, god damn it.
Repent!
Let us strike as one.
There we go.
My hand.
Oh boy.
What your entrails look like. I'll cut you.
We can do it.
Okay, so where the hell's the mirror? For one. That's good enough. Okay. Okay, I do have the lantern on this time. Okay, so... Oh, that's why. I guess overwrite can't rest then. And head right back down to the quick save then. At least for the time being. But yeah, having the resistances negated on story mode helps immensely in terms of frustration level. So kudos to the developer for, you know, taking that into account.
It is done.
I'm listening.
Yep, she's faster than anyone else would be. Apparently. Wait, the Book of Never Saying Goodbye, or... Thousand Revelations... Okay. Book of Bitterness, Book of Blind Revenge, Book of Joyless Triumph, twice. Book of the Journey, Book of the New Beginning. Okay. Book puzzle, here we are. Book of the Journey is on top. Book of Shackles. Wait, I don't have that either? No, I could have sworn I picked up the Book of Shackles. Bitterness, Blind Revenge, Joyless Triumph twice, Book of the New Beginning. Okay, why do I have two of these for one? Alright, Nourishing Rage. Which I don't have. Blind Revenge, presumably. Yep. Fear, Sorrow. So negative sorrow on the bottom. Bitterness. Positive sorrow. I guess Joyless Triumph because, you know, it's not happy. Nope, Never Saying Goodbye. So Joyless Triumph is a Book of the New Beginning. Okay, this one... Okay, so stand in the fog, head to the southeast wall, I guess? I don't know. I'm confused, I'll admit. Yeah, it's been... The main reason I'm actually using guides and all that at this point is because it's been so long that I kind of have forgotten quite a bit of stuff. And I do not want to go through all that mess again just to memorize it. Okay. So hopefully this will be right. Emphasis on hopefully, I suppose.
We should move. I'll make my own legend.
Southeast again, I don't know. Oh, god damn it.
Adventures await.
Well, I guess that explains the shortcut to the basement over here, then. Wait a minute. I did remove blind. Right? Yeah, remove blindness. What, did he have 2 stacks of that crap, or what? On the plus side, I know this is a shortcut back to the basement.
It is done.
I may as well go back in here and claim whatever the hell is there. Oh, shit, that's right. Alright, back into here. You know what? Yeah, I'm just doing that because I literally gained nothing with the other one. I mean, I gained literally nothing.
I stand ready.
Okay. I don't think northeast was the right way to go. Or southeast, rather. Loading, 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 loading.
I tire of waiting.
Okay, there's a tree, but I'm not seeing anything.
We should move.
I'll try northeast then. See whether that makes a difference. I think I went northwest. Initially. But let's see where this plops me. If anywhere. Well, obviously it's going to plop me somewhere. Okay.
We should move.
Depend on me.
Finimosi Travisi.
It is done.
I guess I'll just go into the orange here.
I'll make my own legend.
Just because, hey, it's a different color, maybe. I mean, I understand the first world is supposed to be, you know, very disorienting and work according to its own rules, but in pen and paper, this kind of thing can be kind of... Aha. Okay. And I forgot to save. Oh, well. You know, a lot of... But anyway, as I was saying, in tabletop games, this kind of thing can be just kind
I'll
of
make my own legend.
broad brushed over, like, okay, that you can yada yada yada. You can yada 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 this sort of thing. With, okay, you spend hours or 20 minutes or however long searching for this solution, and you finally find it. Which, that does not translate well to a video game, especially when you've got load screens, transitions. I mean, kudos to them for trying, I suppose, but yeah. Actually, let's... Alright, so I know Northeast worked there before. Northwest, I believe, was to the upstairs. Or was that south? I genuinely can't remember. I guess I'll go into the thickest blue part. I don't know. And I really should have saved before doing that. Where will it plop me? Okay, so apparently north is where I had gone before. Fair enough. And yeah, a big part of this is just me wanting to get through with this already. So I'll admit, the charm is kind of faded for me at this point. Alright, at least I'm after the first transition. Lantern is off, all bets are off, or all bets are locked in, sort of thing. Pardon me. But yeah, it's not exactly exhilarating to just be going through this. I'll try going south. So let's see. North took me to the upstairs room. Into the orange took me to the main throne room. South took me to the hallway.
Adventures await. It is done.
Alright, head into that fern, I guess. Nope. And I keep meaning to save there. Because this is tedious. I mean, it's not even aggravating, it's just tedious. And honestly, it's less tedious than it could be. Because I happen to, quick save, and I can reload the save. Whereas, if I weren't save scumming at all, I would have to go back, go back to the well, go back to the basement. And I forgot to save again. Oy. Alright, so southeast was hallway, south was hallway.
It is done.
Oh. Boy, is that a quality of life improvement. But, oh, Lord. I mean, this is annoying. Yeah, it's graduated from tedious to just straight up annoying. Unfortunately.
I tire of waiting. It is done.
I shall end this suffering.
Okay.
I'll cut you.
Holy shit.
Yeah! No strike wasted. You're done for.
Okay. Iris's third key. There we go. Greater Ring of Balance. Only worn by neutral characters. And I believe, yeah, she fits the bill. Well, so does she, but honestly, yeah. Oh. Oh, true neutral characters, which I do not have. Oh, lovely. Alright, do I have all the keys I need at this point, or what? Wriggling Man's key. Nerdly Witch's key. Okay, so I've got all the keys I need. Okay. Now I'll go northeast. That'll take me deeper in, if I recall right. I'll admit I'm kind of got that nervous energy thing going. Almost hit Alt-Tab. I'll try northwest then. Provided it actually registered as northwest. Pardon me. Thankfully that was a very quiet burp. Oh, holy shit. Alright, so northeast. Actually, I'm gonna save and go straight east first. Just to see what's what there. Well, I don't know.
I yearn for entertainment.
Yeah, northeast, and then... Let's see. Yeah, I'll go straight east this time. After a quick save on this one. because I'm sick of having to do that. Go through this more times than I need to.
You can count on me. Onwards. Together.
Actually, yeah, I'll try going southwest. My ears are kind of straining to hear anything in these screens here. Okay, I can deal with that. Alright, so upstairs. Finally.
We should move.
I'm assuming this shrine's going to be, like, through here.
It is done.
You know, come to think of it, how did she get control of the Jabberwocky? There we go.
No stopping now.
Okay, where the hell's the mirror? Horned Hunter. Probably being punished for
Onwards.
not doing a good enough job, sort of thing.
You. The mistress punished me for failing to deal with you. And look, her favorites, the Gnurly Witch and the Wriggling Man, have also failed.
If you stop attacking me, I won't hurt you.
Think not of me. Did I not tell you that the shadows behind your back is always her? And the sound of footsteps in the dark, always her? Turn around.
Shit. Oh. Okay.
My hound. You have run so long to finally meet your mistress.
I'm not here to kill you, but to stop you. And heal you if there's any hope of that.
What hope do you speak of? There isn't any in the world, nor was there ever. Evil and sorrow are masters of our lives. Let's get this over with. Either I kill you and get the last grain of dust for the apology, or you kill me and carry the memory of Nyrissa and her despair with you for the rest of your brief life.
Evil only begets more evil, but there must be a way to stop it. Trust me. Stop. A battle will not solve or help anything.
Oh, if only you could know how tired I am. After thousands of years in this insane dance of lies and destruction, can I believe that anything will ever be better again? No, No, it's all in vain. I don't want to fight. But is there anything left to hope for? No future, no life, no redemption. I surrender.
I have the thorn. I can use the thorn to heal you.
I tire of waiting.
Briar.
I stand ready.
What? Her kingdom fell.
My kingdom, my own kingdom, turned to dust. Become the 1000th grain for the apology.
I want to return what's been taken from you.
I looked for it for such a long time. So long that I forgot why I needed it. But you, why do you? Why do you want to return what I lost to me?
I don't know which one to go with here, because I kind of want to say that one, but I'm worried that that would screw things up with Valerie. Because I want justice. Briar is a part of your soul, and it has to be returned to you.
What does justice mean in matters of the soul? In the games of great powers, in the beating of a living...
Shit. Okay, so it has to be the first one. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm not gonna bitch and moan over that one.
My king, I looked for it for such a long time. So long that I forgot why I needed it. But you, why do you? Why do you want to return what I lost to me?
Because I care about you. And if there's a chance, even 1 in 1,000, to return your heart to you, Nyrissa, I want to take it.
Your heart knows nothing of love. Just like mine. Keep this gift. It is hardly going to change anything.
The war is over, Nyrissa. Now listen to me. Don't humiliate yourself by begging those who cursed you for forgiveness. Be my ally. Together we can achieve many things. Well, honestly, no. If that's not going to work, I'll just do this one. Promise never to invade my lands again, and I'll let you go. One way or another, the 1,000 grains of dust have been collected. You can take the cup and gain your forgiveness from the eldest.
Is this mercy? Or a cruel joke that I do not understand? Let it be. I accept your gift. I'll go to the trial of the eldest and give them the apology. It represents thousands of years of insanity. This must end.
So basically you have to not be in a relationship, or how does that work? I can't help but think that this guy is not what he seems.
You've pleased me, King of the Sand.
Fucking knew it.
Now that the performance is almost over, we can take off our masks. Although I'll be sad to part with them.
Who are you? It's gonna be the Jack-o'-lantern King, whatever. What the hell is his name?
I am a voice from another world that you've heard since you first set foot on the Stolen Lands. A harbinger of doom and change. I am dust and echo, a memory of the past. I am the one who revealed to you the truth about the fallen goddess, who gave you the light capable of dispersing the mist.
Yep.
I am the one who began this story.
Good God.
I am the one who will end it. I am the eldest of the First World. I am the Lantern King.
Okay.
Self-appointed god of the First World. Wasn't it enough for you to witness the hardships to which Nyrissa doomed innocent people? All because of your curse? Leave us alone.
You, a creature from the mortal world. You are just one of thousands of waves born in an ocean of my creation. Played your role well. So go, return to your fragile house, live your little toy life. Forget about the nymph Nyrissa and the matters of the First World. It's the most precious gift I can give to you. And I shall press onward. The finale of my play draws near.
And of course he left that open. Let's see if the mirror's in here, actually. Nope.
It
I
is
see
done.
something.
Hang on, something.
I did as you asked.
Heavenly Vest. I'm resting here real quick.
Octavia, what are you thinking about? Your face says you're plotting some trick.
I'm wondering whether I'll have time to make it to the border of the Stolen Lands before Reg notices that I put a stag beetle in his boot.
Okay. I shall press on.
I'm listening.
Okay, 11 seconds. Fair. Fair enough? I don't know. Th-
This is my path.
Oh boy.
Keep your eyes open.
Or is this the portal home? Oh.
Bring it before us as an offering, so that an eldest may sip from it, the curse said. Having filled the cup, Nyrissa appeared before the gods of the First World. That was when the Lantern King played another joke. He announced that the nymph, cursed for her attempt to become one of the eldest, would now get to be one. The eldest
God damn!
sampled hope, doomed to drink from her own cup and suffer terrible pain. Well, everyone got what they wanted. We got a peaceful kingdom. Nyrissa got her status as an eldest, and the Lantern King got a
ass!
to his horrific performance. Now that the eldest and other spiteful beings wouldn't be bothering us, the king returned to his subjects and celebrated the victory and the end of the kingdom's miseries with great fanfare. Everything gradually returned to normal, including our exciting lives. Not always peaceful, but also not troubled by invasions from another world. And little by little, our heroes, under the wise leadership of the king, the stolen lands became a true country. There was still much to be done, of course, and some of it will need to be finished by our heroes' descendants. But there are the feud between Brevois North and South, which had been smoldering for ages, finally sparked the fires of civil war. Our troops lent aid to the forces of Restov, led by Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. After several bloody battles, House Sertova was forced to recognize Restov's independence. The victory came at a high price, but we have no more loyal ally than once more free Rostland. Kasil Eldori, who lost an arm during the war, became a permanent ambassador of Rostland at our court.
Okay.
The Tiger Lords found it difficult to recuperate after what Armagh did to them. The barbarians remaining in Numeria weren't very happy that we sheltered the deposed chief and his supporters, but they were too afraid of him to attack us over it. That bomb has a long fuse, but it's definitely burning. I'm afraid that a few generations down the road, the grandchildren of the current Tiger Lords may want to retaliate against us for their grandfathers. Pitax almost returned to its former state. A joyful city filled with beers of dubious quality and deals of questionable legality. The old trade houses lost the crown, but they retrieved the property Iravetti had taken from them. Soon, Pitax became almost like a second cap. Amid chaos and fighting, Headmistress Gitaren managed to preserve the Academy of the Arts, though not its reputation. Only sycophants willing to dash off odes to the highest bidder, primarily our king, stayed to work and study under her tutelage. One could say the Academy still flourishes. Trolls and kobolds, two of the most savage native peoples living in the Gnarl Marches, were completely exterminated in the region. The forest path became... After enduring so many storms and troubles, Varnhold eventually turned into a real city. Daring settlers decided to conquer the vast, wild expanses of Dunsword, and despite all odds, they succeeded. The modest colony that almost vanished at the hands of an ancient lich turned everything around to become a thriving city with lively river trading. Mites led by the warrior Queen Bada'a keep causing trouble in the vicinity of the old sycamore. They scare the fishers, hold centipede races, and drag anything they find lying about back to their caves. Oleg's trading post continues to thrive, attracting even more travelers. Much to its owner's displeasure, a small town is springing up around it. Despite Oleg's grumbling, he and his wife are well regarded by everyone, and Svetlana was even elected town chief.
Yeah, Oleg's a little too surly.
Making sure her sister was safe, the former bandit Kressel traveled south. Her trail went cold somewhere in Axelam's docks. They say she changed her name again, and now serves on a trade ship. Jod and Keston, after surviving the bloom, remained loyal to the king they followed through thick and thin, and they continue to serve as court advisors to this day. The austere priest and the gloomy warrior regularly argue over the proper way to govern the state, as well as which of the two rulers should hear out first. Some things never change. Keston Gares took a post as chief of the kingdom's guard. The former heir to a noble family never returned to Brevoy, severing all ties to his kin. However, a few years after the victory over the First World, a girl arrived from Brevoy and soon married Keston. They say Keston started smiling a lot more after that. Jod remained loyal to the king to the end of his days, healing the sick and generously sharing his austere wisdom with any. Having participated in Lamashtu's ritual, Olika gave birth to a strong and healthy baby. Sadly, the child grew into an unruly and violent adolescent. Having named a peer at just 10 years of age, the boy escaped to the Gnarl Marches, fleeing the rage of a mob that
I shouldn't have done it.
Pieces instead. No one knows what happened to the lad, but legends of Lamashtu's child, who sometimes killed. The Fae took a fancy to the kingdom, feeling totally at home here. They often play various pranks, but they never do any serious harm.
Oh, nice.
Falcos and Teresia managed to restore the magic forest. Once freed of the anger of the Scythe Tree, people returned to the abandoned village, and it became a haven of friendship between the Fae and ordinary people, just like old times. The lizard folk of the Longtail tribe returned to live on the shores of Candlemere, but they couldn't return to their ancient way of life. Living alongside people, the lizard folk adopted their behaviors, habits, and even religion. More and more of the Longtail tribe pray not to the spirits of their ancestors. The goblins who put so much effort into preserving the king's lands obviously felt that gave them the right to do whatever they wanted in the kingdom. Travelers are careful to move in groups when they can.
Yeah.
Evindra was glad to see the Lantern King's plans turn to dust. She spent some time helping restore the kingdom after the calamity, then returned home to the First World. They say the rebellious spirit of her cousin Nyrissa After the victory over the Lantern King, the storyteller abandoned his affairs and began spending a Miri remained a pariah to her native tribe. But she stayed close friends with Nylak, who ruled the Six Bears wisely and taught them to survive in the unfamiliar plains and cities. The restless barbarian would often travel for long stretches of time, but sooner or later she would always return to her old friends, bragging about new scars and recounting new feats, many of which Nylak immortalized in song. Valerie stayed to serve the king, and to this day she continues to be a muse to many people. Not just bards and admirers, but to warriors as well. Honest and resilient, Valerie is not just famous for her feats in battle, but also for her patience and kindness, which she says the king helped her discover within herself.
Honestly, I can't help but think black hair would fit her a bit better.
Harren became famous, respected by dwarves throughout our kingdom as well as our neighbors, even as far as the Five Kings Mountains. He's often been asked to help out or teach others, and he's never denied anyone, despite his grumbling. Some people even listen to his preaching. Lucky for us, there's a lot less howling about the end of the world now, and more wise words of moderation and humility. Not all of his disciples turned to Grotus, but everyone took away something useful from his teachings. Jaethal spent some time at the king's court, but she then left to do whatever it was her new goddess required. She must have become a great inquisitor for Pharasma, as no one would know the ways of the undead and Urgathoa's cultists as well as a former undead cultist would. She was also seen in the company of Salim Godafar. It's unlikely the two became friends, being so different from one another, but it's a known fact that they worked together. Octavia didn't stay still for very long. Soon, she and Red went to Numeria and started a huge slave rebellion there. They didn't manage to destroy the Technic League, but to this day, slaves speak their names with admiration, and slavers with terror. Over the course of their journey, the two grew as close as ever, leaving their quarrels and resentments behind. After returning from Numeria, Octavia settled in her mother's house and became the king's advisor and loyal companion.
And Reg?
Rigangar left for Numeria with Octavia to start a slave rebellion. Over the journey, he really matured and learned to understand others, as well as how to control his anger. After he returned, he took a position in the king's court. Being both formidable and charming, he inspired fear in the hearts of some and lust in others. There are even some rumors that he almost talked Octavia into marrying him, and possibly even continuing the Della Fiorni line. Tristan stayed in the Stolen Lands. Endowed with a special blessing of Sarenrae, the priest became known as a great healer and went on to perform many more miracles. I'd say the Movonic Diva deserves the right to rejoin Sarenrae's divine army. I hope the goddess will think the same when Tristan's hour comes and his soul is up for a new judgment. After the war ended, Ekin hung up his bow on the wall and traded the path of the ranger in for the craft of the carpenter. It may not be the most heroic ending to a tragic story like his, but as Torag is my witness, Ekin's happy with it, as is Alina, who became his wife and is bearing his child. Any baby born into this family will be pretty lucky, since the king himself still visits his old friend and will likely become the child's patron. Jubilost returned to the life of a traveling explorer, frequently visiting his favorite kingdom. He said so himself. His famous work studying the First World all opened with a dedication to his longtime companion, the king. Another name was also mentioned, 2Z, my guide and inspiration. Admirers would ask Jubilost many times about this mystery lady, but he would only chuckle, hitch his knapsack on his shoulder, and return to storm the vast expanses of the First World once again. Despite all the woes that befell the country, our king remains a strong leader. Many noble houses from neighboring lands wouldn't hesitate to be related to him. And
okay, now the relationship that comes through.
Proposals. As for myself, the author of this book, Lindsay, who never chose a pretty nickname, I'm still here, inside my creation within the Capitol Library. I live just like I always dreamed, surrounded by people and books, and not a day goes by without someone turning my pages. My story inspired many others to take up the quill. My readers have written many fierce books, articles, and pamphlets, flinging truth in the faces of tyrants. What more could I dream of? I hope, oh honored reader, that this story offered you some daring ideas. Or at least some entertainment.
Okay.
In any case, it's time to set the final period.
I gotta admit, that is an interesting framing device now that it's revealed. Man, that is deathly quiet. Oh. Okay. Well, that's... Oh, crap. Didn't mean to load that particular save. What I was trying to go for... yeah, I think I might have time. Was seeing if I could help Nyrissa. Like, I'll offer the... Actually, no, it wouldn't fit the character, I don't think. Or maybe it would? I don't know.
My kingdom. My...
Actually, yeah, I think that's it for now. Because what I plan on doing, and apparently there is going to be a DLC out later this month, is... or, not this month. Well, it goes from somewhat easier to somewhat tougher. Oh, good lord, apparently this is a little frozen. Okay, yeah, I think I'll do another time. So, thank you for joining me on this playthrough. I'll admit, didn't go exactly the way I wanted it, especially during the last third was... Actually, not last third, probably last, like, fifth? Maybe somewhere around there, but basically, once you start dealing with Patox, oh, it gets aggravating. As you can see in some of the previous videos. Because you have the frustration of all the various little events that happen and you have to try responding to with limited advisors, and if you haven't been wise in building up your resources, yeah, that hits you like a stack of bricks. So, but I do plan on playing through again at some point. odds are it'll be after they release the DLC, because apparently it'll add a new character and even a new class. But I also plan on going as Druid. And I will focus solely on Nyrissa as a romance option. And hopefully that way... Well, granted, I might have been able to do it this way as well. But hopefully that way, you know, I'll be able to essentially rescue her at the end. And restore her faith in just everything. So that it doesn't have that kind of downer ending on her story. I know it's possible. I'm not sure what precisely you need to do to accomplish it, but I know it's possible. So, as I said, thank you for joining me on this playthrough. And I will see you probably not too long for Monster Hunter World. So have a nice night in the meantime.